What's up, guys? It's your boy Mike, Mr. CEO, Always Touching Money Inc. And we kind of still got bad lighting, but it looks clearer compared to when I was using my Android. So I'm using my iPhone now. But long story short, I got my packages from Amazon for a Net 30 account that I used in my business name. So one of the packages, I don't want y'all to see my address, but it shows my business name on it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show my address. It shows my business name on it. Let me show it up closer. Always Touching Money Inc. So we're gonna open this package and see what it is. I think it's just like one of my tablet cases because I'm buying my little cousin's. Oh no, it's my nephew's game. So he loves the Nintendo Switch. So I got him a game for his Nintendo Switch. So, I got a bunch of gifts for my family members using business credit. I didn't use my own cash, so I don't got to worry about paying it until later. So, I got a Nintendo Switch game for my nephew. I got like a leapfrog learning game for one of my nieces or cousins. And then this doll set for, I think, one of my little cousins. And then for myself, I got this game console right here. So it has like Star Wars game, Jurassic Park, Horizon, Climb 2. It got a bunch of games on this, and I think I'm gonna have fun with this. It's the Oculus Quest 2. So, and it was made from Facebook. Actually, look, it says from Facebook. Can y'all see that? From Facebook. So this is all in my business name, y'all. So I'm trying to teach people about business credit because this might be able to benefit you and your family. And, I'm not selling you the next work from home program that everybody just be hyping up. No, I'm showing you how to start your own corporate entity to where you can be able to do this and pass it on to your children or grandchildren or whoever you want to, have it for. So, I'm going to tell my life story over again for the people who are just now watching and you don't really know much about me. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Michael Lang. I'm originally from Oakland, California, but I've lived in Mississippi part of my childhood. So I was living with my mom in Mississippi, the woman that raised me. I was living with her. I moved out, lived with my sister for I want to say a couple of weeks. That didn't work out. So I ended up moving with my cousin. It was like 6 months. That didn't work out. I got a job working at a not a dishwasher place, but it was like a Thai restaurant that I worked at, washing dishes, okay? I was making about $12 an hour at that job, right? So from there, it's just like, my boss gave me a 90-day probation period. He told me that I would have to have a place to stay because my cousin told me, he was like, you're going to have to leave. I'm on Section 8. You can't stay here anymore. You got to leave. I'm going to give you until May 20th, to come up with a game plan. So I really didn't have a game plan. It was like I couldn't do anything. Like I had bad personal credit. I wasn't making enough for my job because I was getting paid every 2 weeks. I was getting like a $700 check every 2 weeks, so I couldn't afford to even get a place if I wanted to because the rent in the Bay Area, Oakland, California to be exact, is so high. Like you're literally paying a mortgage for rent in the Bay Area. So, have to live in there for 3 years and being homeless and sleeping on relatives' couches and sometimes sleeping in my car or in hotels. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to move out of the Bay Area because I feel stuck out here. So I'm not gonna live somewhere where I feel stuck and stagnant. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move to Las Vegas, Nevada. So I moved out here after one of my cousins moved out here. But before I even moved out here, like I was sleeping in hotels and sometimes in my car or on relatives' couches, and like I was like doing DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, all those apps. I did Grubhub for 3 years. Um, I did DoorDash for like a year or two. Um, DoorDash this year cut me a check for $13,000, right? DoorDash cut me a check for $13,000, and I know that might be hard to believe, but um, back in 2019, right, my account was deactivated because supposedly DoorDash updated their policy, and my contract was deactivated. So they cut me a check for $13,000. I had an attorney to represent me in regards to that because I seen like a post on Facebook where basically they was representing all rideshare people who got wrongfully terminated. So I got a check in 2021 for $13,000. I'm gonna show y'all that check, well, the check stub to show the amount and the reason why I got that. For the people who are wondering. But I'm kind of getting off topic. We really supposed to be talking about business credit, but we're gonna get to that. But I just want to tell y'all a little bit about me so you'll understand why I'm so passionate about what I do and why I want to help people become business owners. Okay, and I'm not talking about OBO or affiliate marketer. No, a real business owner. You're gonna own a corporate entity. Okay, so let me go get that check stub real quick. All right, guys. So this is the check stub. I'm gonna read what it says, but I'm gonna let y'all see it. Hopefully you can see it. But so it says a distribution of settlement and termination of representation. Okay. So the amount. Where does it show the amount at? The amount, $13,893.59. That's how much I got paid. And guess what? When I went to the banks to try to cash this check, at the time, I had a business checking account. I don't do personal checking accounts anymore since I learned about business credit. I only have business checking accounts. So I went to try to cash the check, and it was like, oh, well, you're not considered a customer because you have a business account, and it doesn't show your name on that business account. It shows your business name. So therefore, you're not a customer. I'm like, yes, I am. I had to use my Social Security in my name along with my ID to open this account. So finally, after going to multiple locations, somebody finally cashed it for me. So it wasn't no fake check; it was a real check. You see the holder account number on it and everything. But I say that to say this: I went through so many different setbacks before I got to where I'm at right now. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I even had an eviction notice at this apartment that I live in before, and I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent because, it was during a pandemic, but I found a way. I got rental assistance to be able to pay my rent. So I'm not talking to you like I'm a millionaire or I just came up. No, I had to go through some hardship. So, I'm a real person. I go through things just like everybody else. So, yeah. So, like, I moved here to Vegas. I got an apartment in my business name, and I got approved. I moved in towards the 15th. That's how your rent gets prorated. I moved in towards the 15th, and I paid a $400 security deposit, and I paid what else? I paid like half months the rent. You know what I'm saying? Half of the month. Like, I didn't pay the whole amount that you would pay regularly for rent. So my rent was prorated. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to log into my laptop. I'm gonna log into my laptop to show you guys my corporate lease. So my corporate lease is basically just a rental agreement, but in my business name, not in my personal name. And I know most of y'all, when y'all try to go to apply for apartments, y'all either don't got the credit, but the money, and they're gonna try to charge you double of whatever you have to pay if you got bad credit. So luckily with business credit, they don't ask for proof of income when you're doing a corporate lease. They don't ask for previous rental history. They don't ask for pay stubs or bank statements. You just get approved based off your business credit. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it much easier than trying to get a regular rental agreement in your name, knowing you got bad personal credit, but you got money to pay to get in your apartment. So it's just like that's what I struggled with when I was in the Bay Area. I tried, like, you can look back on my timeline. I tried to get into apartments in the Bay Area. I applied for like 2 different apartments. So one of the apartments was so fucking small, but they was charging like $1,300 for rent. Like, it was literally a studio apartment, and there was one in like $1,300. Now in the Bay Area, for $1,200, you can get a room, not an apartment, a room. So basically, you'll be sharing a whole house with somebody else, and you'll have a room to yourself. No privacy whatsoever. Now, they might have a lock on the door, but still, I still consider that no privacy. Like, you got other people in your apartment, your room for an apartment that you're staying in. I wasn't finna settle for that. So I moved where I used to live at. I moved out of the Bay Area, and I moved to Las Vegas. I got an apartment, a whole 1-bedroom apartment for $1,200. I can get a two-bedroom apartment for $1,200 out here. You know, so rent is cheaper in Nevada compared to California. So, you know, like after I moved into my place, I felt accomplished. I felt a lot of weight off my shoulders because I figured out a solution to my problems. I wasn't out here looking for sympathy or, you know, begging for change or, you know what I'm saying, just standing outside like trying to get a pity party. No, I was like, nah, I'm not finna let this shit break me. I'm not finna let me being homeless be a handicap to my livelihood, you know, and not everybody has that mindset. Not everybody's going to think how I think, and I realize that now. But I say that to say this, you know, I'm a walking testimony. I'm a walking testimony, and I hope that by me talking to you guys live and direct, that you really, you know, hear the authenticity in my voice. Like, I'm just like one of those real individuals that's rare that you're not gonna find. Like, these groups have a lot of scammers in them and people trying to get out on people and take your money. No, I'm not gonna take your money. I want you to get results. I want you to get results. I want you to get results. Let me repeat that again. Results. If you don't get results, it's not worth my time even helping you. I want to help you get results. So when you start your corporate entity, whether it be an S Corp, C Corp, or LLC, you're going to know the blueprint. I self-published my own book. It took me 2 months to self-publish my book. I wish I had a copy, but I gave some of them away, and I sold some of them. So I don't have a copy of my book. But if you go to my website, alwaystouchingmoney.com, you will see the books. I got the ebook that you can buy, so you can go and download it. So when I went to get my books printed out, I used my business Tradeline with Office Depot. I went and I got 10 copies made. If I wouldn't have had my business Tradeline, I would have not got a big discount on those copies, because for 10 copies they were trying to charge me $200. But luckily I got $100 off, just for the simple fact I had a business corporate account with Office Depot. So I got those books printed, and I was selling them for $120 a piece. So I got a return back on my investment. The fact that I'm selling books, it took me $100 using my corporate credit to get those books printed. And then the fact, for 10 copies, I'm charging $120 a piece. That's $1,200. So that's $1,200 off of $100 investment. I didn't even use my own money. I used somebody else's money. I used corporate credit. So it's just like, that's one way that you can use your business trade lines to help grow your business. So what we supposed to be doing right now is going to going to my email real quick to show you guys the corporate lease. So I'm gonna put my laptop right here and plug my laptop charger. Plug my laptop charger into the other wall since this one is so far away. But you know, with a Amazon business Tradeline, you can get just about anything, guys. Like with an Amazon business Tradeline, you can get anything. So I'm gonna take my phone off this thing real quick, and I'm gonna flip it around. I'm gonna flip it around real quick and let y'all see what it was sitting on. So it was sitting on this thing right here, just so I can get better lighting. But I'm about to show y'all real quick. So look at my laptop. This shows all of the things that I ordered on Amazon. It's giving me updates on when my package will arrive. Right? So, Las Vegas, Nevada. I told y'all I moved here from California about almost a year ago. So, I've been in Vegas for almost a year, like 12 months. And I got this apartment in my business name. So I've ordered several different things using my Net30 account with Amazon. I haven't got all the gifts that I bought for my family, but the ones I do have so far, I love them, and I can't wait until they see them. They're going to be pretty happy. So we're going to go to the corporate lease on my my email real quick. And if you guys want to send me an email, you can email me at atm-trademark@alwaystouchingmoney.com, or you can just go to my website, alwaystouchingmoney.com, and check out some of my content on there. Also, I sell merch. Okay, so we go into the lease agreement real quick. So this is a corporate lease. This is not a regular rental agreement. So you see it says, Dear Always Touching Money, Inc. Let's click on the email. So it shows the document. Let's click on the document real quick. So this is the document to show my corporate lease. You see that apartment lease contract, Always Touching Money, Inc. And then it shows the leasing office name. I just showed y'all my address, but I don't care. So remember I told y'all I paid a $400 security deposit to move in, and then $1,088 was the rental charges. So this is my corporate lease agreement. So I got this apartment that I'm living in right now in my business name, y'all. Y'all see that? So, y'all know I'm not trying to finesse y'all or nothing like that. This is a real lease agreement. It says apartment lease contract. It shows my business name, Always Touching Money, Inc. Y'all make sure that y'all click the link above the title of this live stream, and you'll get my free podcast that you can listen to where I talk about some of the stuff that I talk about in my business credit course. You can get some free content that I'm basically giving to y'all just to show y'all, like everything's legit over here. It ain't, no bullshit going on. Like I'm really just trying to help some people for the holidays because I know a lot of y'all probably need gifts. But yeah, this is my rental lease agreement. You can't just make up a lease agreement, man. Like, it shows the utilities and everything. So I have valet trash where they come and get my trash each time I sit it outside, so I don't have to do it myself. My Wi-Fi is included in my rent along with my internet, so I pay that inside of my rent. And then my electricity and gas, I have to pay that separately. But everything else is included in my rent. So I'm gonna show y'all my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi even has my business name on it. So look, always touching money, Mike. That's why I named my Wi-Fi. So I'm connected right now. I got my sliding door open, so excuse the noise. But I just wanted to show you guys that, and then let's go back to the email from Amazon. So I got a couple of more packages coming from Amazon. It shows that a few of them already been delivered. So this is all in my business name, y'all. I did not order this with my own money. And you shouldn't either. Stop trying to, scrap up money to buy a bunch of useless stuff that you don't need. Why not use other people's money to buy what you want and then use your money to save up? Right? So I got these gifts right here for my cousins and my nieces and nephews. And I got this for myself. It's an Oculus Quest 2 from Facebook. I ordered it on Amazon, and I got my daughter's toy truck that's going to be coming pretty soon. So I just want to know who wants to get started. Like, who really wants to get started? I hope y'all are excited, because I'm excited for you. If you want to become a business owner before the end of this year or towards the beginning of, the new year, to, this set a goal, I'm the person you need to talk to. I'm not somebody that's all cap. Like, I'm somebody you can talk to and you can learn from, whether it be from life lessons to, this business in general. So, like I said, my podcast is in the link that I put in the title of this video. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. And I don't want to hold y'all and take too much of your time. So I'll see you guys on the other side.